Hi everyone, I'd like to welcome you to a new video from runhorse.com sports. Going to present this video. It is called 5 slot machine myths that are completely false. So let's get right into it, guys. Number 1, and that is turning up the max volume will give you more than an 8% or better chance of winning a jackpot. And this myth has been out there for a while, guys, and it has been put out by some big channels, including the Big Jackpot, guys, and he's always saying this in his live streams and in his videos. And guys, it is 100% false. Think about it. You already have about a 88% up to 98% return rate, guys. That is what the machines will pay back per $100 or whatever you put in them. You're going to get that amount back. So if this was to add 8% or more to the return rate, the casinos would be losing money, guys. That makes absolutely no sense. I don't know where this came from, but the only thing that turning up the volume will do is hurt your ears, guys, or your neighbors. I've seen many people hit the jackpots and they had the volume completely off or very low, and they've hit very large jackpots, including $1 million jackpots. So that makes absolutely no sense. It sounds like a good myth, but it is completely false, guys. And like I said, if a machine payback already, especially in the high limit room, is around 95-97% return already, if they offered you more than 8% back, you would be getting 103% back, which means the casino would be losing 3% on the machine, and you know they're not going to lose a dime, guys. Okay, let's move right along to slot myth number 2, and that is slapping, banging the slot machine screen or Windexing, guys, will affect the outcome. And you've all seen these people, guys. I've seen them. In fact, they always seem to sit next to me, and they're banging on the machine, and if it's a bonus round, they're banging on it. And it's not doing anything, guys. The only thing it's doing is hurting their fists, and they're slapping the machine. They're going like this, and I don't know what they think they're doing, guys, but they're not going to do anything to the machine, and they're not going to make it pay. And you can hit that machine as hard as you want. In fact, you could bring Mike Tyson to the casino. He could smack that machine, and it's not going to change anything, guys. It's not going to change the outcome. The other thing I see is this Windexing, where you kind of rub on the screen. I see a lot of people do that for luck. If you want to do it for luck, guys, if you think it's superstitious, I mean, it's just like knocking on wood, something like that, but it's absolutely not going to do anything to the machine or to help you win. So there's another slot myth, and you see it in every casino every day, guys. Okay, this is a myth I hear a lot. This is number 3, is that someone is controlling the machines or preventing you from winning. I've heard this many times in the casino. Someone will say, I was winning and they were watching me with the camera and they turned off the machines and now I can't win, guys. And that is absolutely false. There's no one watching you. Well, there is someone watching when you're playing. It is the eye in the sky, but that is just to make sure that everything is on the up and up. And that is the only reason. Of course, everything in a casino is being watched no matter what you are doing. But no one, absolutely no one, is controlling the machines. Those machines are controlled by CPUs or programming, and that is not being changed at any time, guys, really. So unless they want to go ahead and change that, payouts at a certain time, but they'll have to actually take the machine apart and have to get approval to change those chips out. You think someone is watching you or controlling the machine, guys? There is no one controlling that machine. And I hear this sometimes, that people think that the machines are being controlled, and I've had people tell me I cannot win. They are controlling the machine. They will not let me win. So it's just a fact of life, guys, that if you've won a jackpot, it's going to be much harder in the future to win another jackpot. It's not that easy, guys. And if some people win a jackpot and they think they're going to win all the time, and it just doesn't work like that. Okay, so this is one I want to debunk, guys, and I actually am sad to say that this is a myth, but it is number 4. It is picking in the bonus screen will affect the outcome. And unfortunately, when you get those bonus screens and you have to pick mini, minor, major, and grand, you'll have to match up 3 usually. That's how it is. You'll get these different tokens or stars or fireballs, whatever they are, depending on the game. And you are controlling absolutely nothing, guys. That has already been determined by the machine when you get the bonus round. That's why you'll see some of these players and some of these slot channels they will just go ahead and just swipe the whole screen because they know that it does not matter what they pick. They are not going to win that grand jackpot usually, unless it has been predetermined when the bonus started if they were going to get that. And that is how that works, guys. So it's randomly determined by the machine. And unfortunately, all those numbers and things you're picking, or tokens, or whatever you're picking to try to match those up, they do absolutely nothing, guys. And I think it's a little bit dishonest of the manufacturers. I've talked about this in other videos, guys. I think it's a little bit dishonest that they wouldn't tell you that, because I've seen like little old ladies sweating and thinking, oh, I have 2 grand jackpots. Oh, if I could only win the grand jackpot. And they have no chance to win that grand jackpot, guys, unfortunately, unless the machine has already determined that. And how many times do you have 2 of each symbol and you always get the lowest one? You get the mini, guys, and that's almost always how it is. So that is already predetermined, and picking what you pick on the screen has absolutely no effect on the outcome, guys. So that is a myth, unfortunately. Okay, myth number 5 and the last slot machine myth that is completely false is, if I keep playing a machine, it will eventually pay me off, or I will eventually win money. And that is not the case, guys. You can actually play a machine. I know some people, they play the same machine every day, and that is a recipe for disaster, guys, because the machine is already set to pay a certain amount back and a certain amount of money in the pocket of the casino. So if you just play that game all the time, it is slowly eating your money away. It's giving you back a certain percentage, like every hour or every 100 spins or 1,000 spins, and your money is just slowly going down as the percentage works against you, guys. So if you just keep playing that same machine all day long, I know people, they say, if I keep putting money in, I'm eventually gonna hit. You may end up hitting something, but it's not gonna be as much as you put in the machine, and 9 times out of 10. If you come back and play that machine every day thinking you're gonna get this huge win, it's just not going to be the case, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. That is debunking the 5 slot myths that are completely false. I don't know where that first one came from, guys. I hear it all the time. Maxing volume. Please do not do that. All you're doing is hurting the ears of your neighbor, guys. So hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. From runhorse.com sports. Best of luck, guys, at the slots.